Namaste everyone. Welcome to my channel Abundant Love. Today I'm back with the usual pick a card tarot reading. Today's topic is about this upcoming full moon in Leo, which is happening on the 25th of January. We will ask spirit guides what are the energies that are going to be influencing you due to this full moon. As usual, I have three options. This winking emoji is for option 1 viewers, this mini pineapple is for option 2 viewers, and this number 3 is for option 3 viewers. Now you can choose any one or more than one option based on what resonates really strongly with you. But once you've made your choice, you need not see the entire video. You can go to the comment section and like for the pinned comment, there will be a timestamp next to each option. You can click on the timestamp next to your choice and your reading will start from there. Now I will take a few minutes to say my usual prayer. You can use this time to make your choice. Dear gods, goddesses, angels, spirit guides, archangels, and all the white light workers of the universe, please put me and the viewers of this video inside your protection bubble throughout this reading. Please help the viewers receive messages they need to hear regarding the upcoming full moon in Leo on 25th Jan. Thank you for always loving us and protecting us. Lots and lots of love. Okay, I'll keep this other two options aside so that we can get started with the reading. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 1 viewers who chose this cute winking emoji. Let me keep it, aside. Okay, maybe keep it here. Okay, and let us see now what are the energies that will be affecting you due to this upcoming full moon in Leo that is happening on January 25th. Thank you, Divine. So from the Energy Oracle, I'm taking 2 cards first. Thank you, angels. Thank you. Next, okay. Okay, next I'll take 2 cards from the Angel Answers Oracle deck. Dear angels, what are the specific messages that you want my dear option 1 viewers to hear from you today? Thank you. One more card, please, for my dear option 1 viewers regarding this full moon energy. Thank you. And finally, from the Surrender deck, we'll see what is that one thing that you need to surrender during this period. Thank you. Thank you, Divine. Okay, let us now dive into your reading, my dear option 1 viewers. Some interesting thing is happening. So, no wonder this full moon is very powerful. And I kept feeling that because, it's like a part of the human race is actually advancing spiritually very fast. It's like their spiritual progress have been put on an accelerator. So there are many lessons that as souls we are learning, and so things probably seem more intense than usual on the outside in our external world, but internally many of us are feeling that shift, that like permanent shift, and probably that keeps happening every 3 months or every 3 weeks. Like it's what I'm trying to say, it's more fast paced than usual, and this full moon is actually amplifying that effect even more. That is what I'm feeling. So just on a side note, I've put on my community page, I'm doing like an online my three method, which I connect to my spiritual guides consciousness, and then like the energy flows for releasing blockages. If you are interested in signing up for the session, you can email it to me. I'll leave my email in the comment section. Okay. But anyway, coming back to your reading, what you have is so interesting. Goddess of the moon. Okay. So basically, and if you see, it almost feels like she's holding the full moon in her hand. Okay. So basically, you are probably attaining more power as the full moon approaches, both spiritually and in your 3D world as well. You are stepping up. There is some uh, you know how do I say this, like recognition of your true potential. That is what is happening. So far you probably had limited beliefs and stuff, but with the full moon, all those illusions about yourself, nobody else, they are actually falling off, literally falling off. That's what I'm feeling. um, Goddess, the moon usually, the moon energy also represents mystery. So probably there is something that you really want to know the outcome, or how this will be, how the outcome will be, but you still don't know that. And now your spirit guides through this video want to let you know that is intentional. First of all, it's not like set in stone. Nothing is 100% sure yet. It's still up to you. But more than that, they want you to acknowledge your own power before anything else. That is coming in very strongly. And they're encouraging you to strategize, because you have the strategy card. So whatever it is, whether it's like a project, whether it's a job, in your work, in your relationship, some side hustle that you're going to start, whether it's your health, the health is also coming in very strongly, whether it's a health condition with the moon and the strategy. Because like I said, the moon keeps things shrouded in mystery. But at the same time, just because it's hidden doesn't mean it's not in your favor. Okay. Again, the strategy is important, because only when you sit down and write down those steps and sub-steps, tasks and mini tasks and subtasks, then only you realize, then only you let that you call it creativity or efficiency in your work, then only that flows through you, right? If you are expecting, maybe not willingly, sometimes it happens. I know, I've been there with ill health. What happens is sometimes we are like, I can't do it anymore, somebody has to come and do it for me. But your guides are saying, yes, there are people who will help you, but first you have to believe that you are not helpless. Okay. No matter what condition you are in right now, you can still think a little bit, even if it's a little bit, but step by step. If you just allow yourself to think, those creative juices will start flowing, and important pointers will come up in your thoughts. And that is very important. Okay. Having a good plan, having a good strategy is really important. Some of you are probably too emotional when it comes to getting a big task done, and that's why probably so far you were beginning something but you were unable to end it. But right now your guys are saying, no, this pattern will be broken. And that's why it's important for you to come up with a plan, to strategize something. Okay. Otherwise, they are intentionally not letting you move forward. Okay. Because you got this card, no. And this no is so many things. One no is definitely what they're saying, that no, you have to strategize before you can see what is in the next stage. Before we let you go to the next level, you have to have a plan. That is one clear thing that's coming. The other no is where your emotions are getting the better of you, and you are like imagining all kinds of negative scenarios. Your mind is running wild. To that also your guides are saying, no, 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 don't listen to the mind. Let the mind be. The mind will, because you have the strong moon energy within you, the mind will go places. Let it be. Just witness and let it be. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. Instead, you focus on what is still in your control and make plans, strategize. Okay, and the health part I was talking about is coming in very strongly because you got improving health. It doesn't matter whether you have extremely serious health condition or whether you have, minor health conditions. Whatever setbacks in health you had so far, this powerful full moon is going to heal a lot of those things. Okay, so that your energy levels go up, so that your brain functions even more efficiently, even it becomes more sharp, more precise, more focused. That is definitely one huge blessing that this full moon is bringing for you. But for all these things to happen, what do you need to surrender? You need to surrender to silence. And let me read the message here. It says, in quiet meditation or contemplation, let go, and enter the stillness within. Silence can heal and replenish you. If you want to take a picture, please go ahead and take a picture. But it's really important you understand. Like I was saying, this full moon is preparing you for something. What is that? That is intentionally not being shown to you, but they are like, you have to go to through the preparation stages. There's no way we are showing you the prize or letting you see whether you'll win or not unless you do the preparation. Okay, so be prepared to make plans, to strategize, to talk to people, to do research. At the same time, you are strongly encouraged to connect within, connect to yourself, okay, and surrender to the silence. And remember, this no is actually a good thing. Whenever you are feeling extremely emotional also, and at that time if people are forcing you to do something, saying no is a good thing. For you, my dear option 1 viewer, for the next, whenever you are watching this around the full moon, for the next 5 to 7 days, use the word no as like a positive thing, where you are focusing more on self-care, where you are focusing more on contemplation, meditation, just connecting to yourself as much as possible. And your health is improving, okay, tremendously improving for few people I'm picking up. So just focus on that, express gratitude regarding that, and then whatever needs to done, take logical practical steps with thorough planning. Okay, so yeah, this is all I have for you, my dear option 1 viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, share this video as much as you can, and subscribe to my channel Abundant Love if you haven't already. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed, lots and lots of love. Bye bye. Okay, let me put these cards back before we move on to the next option. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 2 viewers who chose this mini pineapple. Let me keep it in the front and let us now see what are the energies that will be surrounding you as an effect of this upcoming full moon in Leo that is happening on January 25th. Thank you, Divine. I'm taking 2 cards from the Energy Oracle deck. Next, I'll take 2 cards from the Angel Answers Oracle deck. Dear angels, what is it that my option 2 viewers need to know regarding this upcoming full moon? Thank you. Okay. Okay. I don't know why all the cards are flying today. Thank you. And finally, from the surrender deck, we'll see what is like that one thing, one way. If you surrender, it'll help you in utilizing the full moon energy to the fullest. Thank you. Let us now dive into your reading, my dear option 2 viewers. Okay. Very deep, very deep. So it's like a huge spiritual shift happening, guys. And you know why it's like it blows my mind every time. I was telling this to option 1 viewers also. Like, I think around like 2 weeks back or something, I really felt this upcoming full moon is like very strong, especially for like spiritual upgrade and releasing blockages. So like I keep saying, I do like an energy healing method called the Maitri method. So I actually kept an online session on the full, like during the full moon day on 25th Jan. It's like US time, 7 p.m. Eastern time. And I leave my email ID in the comments and in the video description so that if you guys want to participate, just feel free to email me. Unless you email me, I cannot get to you. Or you can put your email in the comment section. I can send you it. It has like a moderate energy exchange of $25 US dollars. But you know, I kept that because I kept feeling so strongly for myself also. I felt like, yeah, whenever, because I am basically not doing it, I connect to the consciousness of my spiritual guide, and then like the energy flows, and that is actually for me as a practitioner also, I find that very beneficial. So I thought I must do this, and I don't know why. And now ever since I've started doing this tarot reading, just focused on the full moon, I can see why. I did option 1, and for option 2, all you guys also, it's like an intense spiritual shift happening. Okay. um you have the storm warning. Don't get scared. You have the temple path. So this is almost like, you know, like a rebirth happening. If you have the storm warning and the temple path together, it's like a huge shift, both in your internal and external world. I think for pile 1, it was more like their internal shift. But for you, my dear option 2 viewers, I'm seeing like everything shifting. Okay. That, yeah, because you see, I'll show you your surrender card also, because that also basically talks about the same thing, surrender to spirit. And the message here says, once you have done everything you can to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine. Let spirit work its magic for you. So right now, option 2, whenever you're watching this reading, you're probably thinking, what's happening? I have no clue. My world is turning topsy-turvy. Some of you, I can sense you are really good at predicting things and getting work done and all. And you're like, how come I'm in this position where I have no control over what's happening? The universe is not working against you, okay? It is working for you. Because for some reason, you were not even close to your highest potential. You were not, no matter how comfortable your life seemed at this point of time, till this point of time, it was nowhere near your highest potential. And you were slowly, you know, getting stagnated, which is why the storm warning is coming in, just to shake things up. And once this happens, you will connect to your spirit very strongly, because that is when you will realize that all your strength comes from within. It will no longer be just a line you read on social media. It will no longer be a positive affirmation you tell yourself. It will be your experience. You will experience firsthand how strong you are by going through a certain situation, which the mind will tell you is scary, is this and that. But once you are in the situation, you will realize no, it's a breeze. It will actually be a breeze. And 5 years later, you will actually look back. It's like a life changing moment for some of you, I'm feeling. You will look back and you'll be thankful that happened, that forced you out of your comfort zone. Like, I'll give you an example. When I first came to the United States, whatever happened 1.5 to 2 years after that, I heavily regretted it. I'm like, why? I had such a comfortable life. Why did I give that all up and come here and all? And I went back. And then I gave some time for contemplation, and a lot of things happened, blah, blah, blah. And again, I came back. And then slowly I realized that was the best thing that could have happened to me. All that turmoil, that taught me lessons in such a short time, that gave me qualities that I don't think, people can. I could have learned from reading a book or from hearing a story or hearing someone else's motivational talk. Definitely lessons of being courageous, lessons of being authentic, no matter how strong the opposition is. All those I have learned during that time. And that's what kept me going. All the lessons which initially I found very scary, after they were over, I was actually very, very thankful. And I wouldn't have them any other way, because I wouldn't be like a tarot reader if not for those lessons. I would be forever scared to come out of my comfort zone and tell people who like none of who relate to these things, by the way, around me. Uh, but only because I learned those life lessons, I were in those storm warning situations, quote unquote, that I learned that it's okay. Even if 100 people, 1,000 people, 10,000 people don't approve of me, it's still okay for me to do my own thing. And I'm not doing this out of spite. I'm doing this out of love for myself. I'm doing this out of gratitude to the divine who have given me this gift. Why suppress this? Because 5 people or 50 people doesn't approve of this. There are so many people I cannot see, but they come and watch this video and it somehow helps them. Then why not think about that? So this is just an example, okay? But I had to say it because you guys are going through something like that, where you have this, I'm getting that Two of Swords energy also, like this confusion, this way or that way. Because this way is my passion, but that way is like comfort. Will I hurt people if I follow my passion? Something like that. And for others of you, it's like, it's not even in my control. You are still like, no, I wanted to stay here. Why am I being shaken? Why is my stability being shaken? But at the same time, you will realize, even though one part of your life seems really turbulent, the other part of your life, some other aspect, you will feel like there's so much bliss, so much joy with this temple path. That is what I'm feeling, okay? Which is, I just can't express in words. The energy feels great. You are connecting deeply to the source, much more deeply than you have ever done so far. So, yeah, use this time to meditate, to contemplate, to connect to spirit, even if it's in if you're in like in any professional field. You will see that. Some ideas are coming that are unconventional because you're connecting to your spirit. So really authentic stuff is coming. And initially you'll be hesitant, and people will also ask questions like, no, why these things were being done in this way, why do it like this, we haven't heard of it, it's wacky and all. But eventually you will see those things will start working. But that's why you should take it easy, you should surrender to the divine. Just pray, be grateful, meditate, do your thing. And whatever happens, whatever emotions come up, acknowledge them. It's okay. It's okay. Most importantly, take action. Okay. Uh, don't sit back. No matter how scary the thing seems. Like whenever I look at the storm warning card, it looks like a tornado is approaching. So whenever you know a tornado is approaching, you take shelter, right? You don't stand there and just cry, why is the tornado coming, why does it have to come? You do everything possible to secure yourself, to secure your loved ones. Like that. Don't retreat in fear, don't retreat out of anxiety, don't go into a shell. Instead, take action. If something has been shaken up, if something feels unstable, do everything in your power to bring that stability back. And I think that will happen because of this temple path. You are connecting very deeply to the source. No matter what happens, you are protected, and you will feel that in spite of all the shaking up, some divine force is propelling you forward. With this take action card, I also feel that chariot energy where this person is moving forward anyways, no matter what's happening, whether it's a tsunami, whether it's an earthquake, tornado, volcano, whatever is happening, he's just moving forward. Okay. Intense stuff, guys. And your guides are also giving you a timeline that a year from now you will realize the significance of this life-changing phenomenon that is happening. Okay, so it's probably starting at the full moon. For some of you it has already started, it's intensifying during the full moon. But a year from now you will see that some solid foundation had been laid during this period. Okay, so very intense, but there's nothing to fear, which I'm hoping you guys understood, because you have the temple path and the surrender to spirit is telling you have your spirit guides backing you up. Just keep taking action, keep moving forward. And there's a timeline given also for those of you who had like specific question, like when will this get done, or if you just suddenly lost your job, you're like, when will I be stable again, and all that. Your guys are saying, don't worry, a year from now you'll be fully stable, and you will realize that this was a blessing, whatever is happening right now. Okay, so this is all I have for you, my dear option 2 viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, share this video as much as you can, and subscribe to my channel Abundant Love if you haven't already. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye-bye. Okay, let me put these cards back. Finally, we move on to the final option of the day. Just arrange the cards. Sorry, guys. Every day I think I don't have the cold, but it keeps coming back. Okay. Welcome to your reading, my dear option 3 viewers who chose this number 3 candle. Let me keep it down and let us, okay, it keeps falling. And let us now see what are the energies that will be surrounding you during this upcoming full moon in Leo that is happening on January 25. From the Energy Oracle deck, I'll be taking the first two cards. Dear, okay. Thank you. Thank you, Divine. Next, from the Angel Answers Oracle deck, I'll take two more cards. What is it that my dear option 3 viewers need to hear from you today, dear angels? Thank you. And finally, from the Surrender deck, we'll take one card to see what is one major thing that you need to surrender. Okay, now that we have all your cards, let us dive into your reading. Nice. Okay. There are good things actually coming your way, my dear option 3 viewers, which is awesome. The previous two piles were very intense. Yours is less intense, which is good. But since I told the previous two, the viewers watching the previous two options, I'll tell you guys anyway, even though yours is not that intense. Like, I'm doing like an online group, my 3 method session, which is like a method to release blockages and stuff. I leave my email in the video description and in the top comment. If you want to participate, please send me an email, and then I'll send you the links for payment and the link for the Zoom link to join it. It'll happen according to the US Eastern Time, 7 p.m. on the full moon day, which is 25th January. Yeah. So coming back to your reading, it is actually, a good time for you compared to the previous two options. For them, it's very intense, a lot of transformation. For you, my dear option 3, I'm feeling that you have already covered a lot of that transformative period. You are probably at the end of it, where you are ready to reap the rewards, ready to enjoy actually the fruits of your hard work, of whatever, of your sacrifices, whatever you did. It's finally all coming together. But there is one thing that you still need to allow yourself to do, and that is one of that thing is forgiveness. It's really, really important. And like I have discussed so many times on this channel before, that forgiveness really cannot happen from the mind. Okay, my spiritual guide Moji always says it's an ego thing. If you think that, oh, I have forgiven this person, that means your ego is only saying that. It still has not happened. Because if the forgiveness happens, it'll happen through grace, and then you won't even have to think about it. That, oh, I'm consciously forgiving you. It just happens, and you will realize, oh, all those heavy feelings are gone. All those feelings of resentment and anger are gone. It's not like you are best friends with that person again. No, it's not like you allow that person to violate you or, abuse you or things like that. No, you just that heaviness of the memory, the pain of those heavy memories will be gone when forgiveness happens. So that is something you should consciously pray for, to fill your heart with the energy of forgiveness. With this full moon, you can use this energy to fill your heart with the energy of forgiveness. And by forgiveness, this also means forgiving yourself. Okay, because sometimes, when we evolve, of course, better about things. If you compare to your version 5 years back, that person did not probably understand that much. That version of you probably did not have that much awareness. That's why they did what they did. But forgive that version for that. Don't hold that person like, oh, why were you so stupid, or why were you so cruel, or why were you so angry. it's useless. Okay, so forgive yourself, love yourself. That will automatically radiate around you as forgiveness for others, forgiveness for other situations. It's really important for you, I'm seeing, because that is the only thing that is the thief of your joy. Okay, and I'll show you the surrender card. It says surrender your desire to control other people. And I'll read the message here. It says being over controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. The rest of your cards are actually very positive, which is why I showed these two cards first. Because the major vibe that I'm picking up from you right now, my dear option 3, is things are actually good for you. Things are happening in your favor, but your past memories are sucking your joy due to past memories, past impressions about other people, about certain type of situations. You are like, no, there is no way this person has changed. There's no way that I walk into this situation and everybody starts praising me. No, no, no. And this is how you are blocking your own happiness, which is why this forgiveness is important, which is why letting go of control is important. You cannot, and it does not mean I'm not trying to say is now like this person has drastically changed. No, you just accept that this person is like that. No matter what I say or do, this person is not going to change, and that is fine. That is fine. If there is a conflict, you point that out, that these are the things that make me uncomfortable. And if this person still continues doing that thing, you have already said. And then, you move away or move on and do things, but don't try to control that person. Then, no, 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 you have to sit like this, you have to talk like that. And trust me, guys, I'm saying this from experience. I have done that. I probably have this habit as well with close ones, with acquaintances, it doesn't matter, but with family and really close friends, I'm like, no, 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 why did you talk like that? Why did you stare at that person like that? I have this like really bad habit, so I totally understand. I have got this card so many times in my life where just don't control other people. Everyone's love language is different. I don't know why this came up. Some of you are probably making this mistake in your relationships. Probably your love language is actually showing a lot of affection. The other person's love language may be just doing, daily chores, not buying stuff for you, but, taking care of the dry things like accounting and things like that, which are not traditionally quote unquote romantic. But, that's what you have to accept. Some of you really need to hear that, really need to understand that love languages are different. Some people's love language is just complete silence. No matter how much you nag and this, do that, they will just not speak. And that's okay. You don't have to control them. You don't have to convert them to a version that suits you. And it's true about any relationship, okay? If you have a difficult boss, um, just think. And again, this is something I had for a really long time, for many years. And then towards the end of that phase, I started accepting. Like, I stopped giving him tags like he's difficult, he's that. And, with my colleagues also, I would say, I'm not interested in discussing anymore. I know he's like that. If it's going to cause me pain, it's fine. There's no point discussing that, oh, again, he has done this, again, he has done that, blah, blah, blah. And the sooner I accepted, things became so smooth for me. I can't even believe to tell you. So things happen on their own naturally. They became effortless, they become smooth. All I had to do was accept on my part that this person is like this. So I'm like, I'm not going to change. I cannot change that person for myself. And even if I cannot change, it's fine. I'll, whatever is in my capacity, I'll try to do that, and then it's okay. Whatever happens, happens. So something like that is very important for you to understand. And I'm seeing that happening with this full moon energy. You are letting go of this need, of this compulsive need to control a situation, to control, to know an outcome, to control a person. All that is going. You are forgiving others, you're forgiving yourself. Now, the good part. There is something better. No matter what has happened in the past, whether it was disappointing or heartbreaking, there is something better, which is why your spirit guides did not allow you to settle for less. You also have woman holding a heart, irrespective of your gender. There is a lot of love coming in, whether it's romantic love, whether it's love from friends, love from family, or just, recognition from people around you. There's a lot of this, lovey-dovey feeling that I'm feeling right now. That warmth, that fuzzy feeling when you realize that everybody loves you. That is what the full moon is bringing for you. And just be open to that. Be open to receive that love. And there is something better coming. As you allow your heart to receive more and more love, automatically more and more love starts flowing through you to others as well. And then there's something better thing coming. And finally, you have this beautiful happy family card, which is totally like the 10 of cups, which is huge emotional fulfillment. Do you see how this is all happening in a sequence, like a chain reaction? You surrender your desire to control people, you forgive what has happened in the past, you accept love from everyone, you give love to everyone, you accept that, you become optimistic that okay, there's something better, and then you are like completely emotionally fulfilled. 10 of cups is like 10 on 10 in terms of emotional happiness with your family, with your friends. It's actually a very fulfilling time coming towards you. Okay, with this full moon energy, don't let the need to control be the thief of your joy. Okay, that's the only warning that is coming through. So this is all I have for you, my dear option 3 viewers. If this reading resonated, please hit the like button, please leave a comment, share this video as much as you can, and subscribe to my channel Abundant Love if you haven't already. I will see you again in my next reading. Till then, stay blessed. Lots and lots of love. Bye-bye.